Just before the video starts, in case you didn't know, I stream on Twitch. I stream a lot of Knockout City currently, so if you're into that kind of stuff, drop in, say hi, give me a follow and all that kind of stuff, and yeah, to the video.
Oh.
Bro, when I'm 1v1 JJ Bennett, bro, this man dribbled me.
Oh my gosh, dude. That guy, he does it with the spin move, right? Oh my gosh.
Yes, he does with the spin move.
I watched him, dude, and I watched his hands on his keyboard cam. Like, that's a lot of buttons, player.
Man's nasty with the one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Everything litty,
oh my god, keep
to the city, I broke all the nuts. Got some more millies, I keep I created history, it made me alone. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of violence cause her pussy pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. I'm the boss man in the suit with no tie. I'm sober, I gotta stay high. Put me some syrup in the can and it's dry. Riding this bitch shit like Bonnie and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me so fine. She names and broken, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes will go to supply.
I didn't even click. I know, I already know, you know what I'm saying? I just gotta make sure I'm not too drunk to like, make sure I catch that shit. Fuck that shit. Hey, stop, get out. Yo, oh, doing crazy shit. You doing crazy shit. What the fuck? What is that sorcery?
That nigga's throwing it at the
This
ground.
nigga's doing witchcraft. You put that in the store?
Like, that's
Yo,
crazy.
he was doing witchcraft. What the fuck was that?
He threw it at the ground, and he's throwing it at niggas. Alright, man. I'm just saying, bro.
Okay, so dribbling. A very good EU player taught me how to dribble. I think it was Daz last season. I saw him doing it in like 1v1s and stuff like that, and I like he did it against me a couple of times, and it scared the crap out of me. So you know, I eventually took the time to practice dribbling and stuff like that last season, messed around a bit and stuff like that, and I think I'm ready to make a little tutorial on it. Plus, people will have like a bunch of people have asked how I got so good at like dribbling and stuff like that. And then how I do it so clean. They're asking basically how I do it so clean and make it look so clean and so on, you know. But yeah, dribbling is a pretty simple thing to do. Let me just explain basically what dribbling is. Basically it's just, yeah, dribbling. If you throw the ball to the ground, it looks like a real throw sometimes at close range, right? And even sounds like a real throw to a certain extent. And I like how, you know, when you slam the ball to the ground, it sounds quite scary, like bang, you know. That's quite scary. That sound there, it's quite scary, especially after the flap and you realize you screwed up. Bro, that's scary. Either way, yeah, basically throw the ball to the ground, bang, your opponent's here, right? You dribble, they flap, right? You know what I'm saying? And that's a free hit on them, basically, if that makes sense. So let me just like do it on a dummy, basically. So I'd recommend doing it around here, you know, here-ish. Dribble, you know what I'm saying? So you know, give me a second. Bang, you know what I'm saying, right? Do it again. Bang. You know, there's a quicker way to do it, obviously. I just like doing it like this with the flip. It just looks cleaner, looks cooler, looks more stylish. Or with the twirl. You know what I'm saying? I like doing this slower version of dribbling because I can time it just right. But you don't have to do it like this. I'd recommend doing it this way, without the flip. You can dribble a lot faster. Yeah. See what I'm saying? I don't usually do it that way, but you know, if you want to do it that way, it's your choice. It's a lot easier, especially for controller players. But yeah, I have to mention as well, it's a lot easier to do on mouse and keyboard, probably, obviously, because you could just kind of flick your camera everywhere, especially if you're on like really high sense like I am. But yes, it can be easily quite done on controller, and I do have quite a bit of experience doing it on controller, since I was stuck on console this season for like, yeah, for half the season I was stuck on console, so I did learn how to dribble with a controller pretty well. But yeah. One thing I would like to add as well, right, is basically dribbling just works like this. If you look down or look anywhere where you know your camera doesn't really like it, if you look anywhere where your opponent is like, how do I explain this? I'm dumb. Okay, right. Just make sure you're not looking at your opponent while doing it, basically, right? So even if you just do that, you know what I'm saying, just so on and so on, you know, it's obviously going to hit them. So my point is basically, right, is if they're above you, you can dribble even closer to them, basically. So look, so right, basically this is around a limit where you can't really, this is the limit, you can't really like, yeah, here's the limit, right? So you can't really dribble from this range here. However, if there's certain ways you can take advantage of that, like if you tackle them, right, or if they're above you, right, you can probably dribble, depending on the situation, and if you time it right, you can dribble right under their feet, which is way scarier, way scarier. So basically, let me just do it. But you get the point, basically, you know what I'm saying? Right under their feet, you know what I'm saying? So, tackle, bang. Oh, I was gonna double tap, but you get the point, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you get the point. You know, you can do all sorts of things and so on. Yeah, it's a terrible tutorial, but you know, I don't really know how to explain it. Like I'm not really good at these kind of videos, but yeah, hopefully this helps and stuff like that. Actually, let me show you how it is on controller as well, just to prove that you can do it on controller as well. But yeah. Alright, so controller, I'm on controller now. Basically, it's pretty much the same thing. I'd recommend doing on high sense. I use 20, like, you know, 20, 15 and stuff like that, and so on and so on. That's really good for just kind of like quickly, like, kind of looking down and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? I do have to mention I do double claw. I'm just using the standard PS4 controller and I double claw with it. I don't, so it's basically, the reason I double claw is, right, is so I can always have my thumbs on analog sticks, right, on the sticks basically, no matter what I'm doing. So if I'm throwing, passing, twirling, flipping, you know what I'm saying, I can always move the camera. I'm always, you know, like, I can always move the camera around. I can always move how I want to move no matter what I'm doing, basically. So if that makes sense, yeah. But it just feels smoother to double claw, you know what I'm saying, instead of like doing it kind of, I think people hold it like this. Most people, like, I don't like flicking my camera around like that. It's, I feel like I've got no control over my camera, you know what I'm saying, and my movement in general. And I like to have like smooth, nice movement, you know. But basically, yeah, it's a little hard to do on controller, but can be done. It's pretty much the same way, as you can see, and stuff like that. Back when I was on console earlier this season, yeah, my PC broke, still broke. I'm gonna get that fixed soon, don't you worry. Either way, I was forced to play on console until I got this laptop, so I was forced to play on my PS4. So eventually I did take the time to really practice, sit down and practice dribbling and stuff like that, and so on. And basically, if I can do it, you can do it. I suck at using controllers, you know what I'm saying? But I'm more of a mouse and keyboard kind of guy. But yeah, this is the proof. You can do it on controller and all that. But yeah, again, I'd recommend using high sense, blah blah blah, so on, so on, so on. It'll be a lot easier for you if you claw or, you know, use paddles. But I wouldn't, you know, you don't have to obviously learn that kind of stuff. You can kind of still do it the normal way. But I think, pretty much, it's hard for me to hold a controller on a normal way to do it. But it's a little harder, but can be done with practice. You know what I'm saying? Can be done. See? But yeah. What else? Basically, right, it all just comes down to experience, my bad. So basically, right, I'd recommend just practicing in a hideout against friends, and the dummy is also your best friend. That's how I learned as well, personally. Use the dummy a lot. and play 1v1s. That's how I really got good at it, because I was facing all different types of players, like at all different skill levels, right? From season 4 all the way until almost season 6, basically, right? So I have quite a bit of experience, like dribbling and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying, on people and all that stuff. So you know, you got that really. But yeah, just practice, and just keep dribbling, you know what I'm saying? Find out what works, what doesn't work, you know what I'm saying? And just fix all your mistakes, because you'll definitely probably make some mistakes. I did, I still do. I'm still learning, but yeah, that's about it really. Yeah, what else? I think I'm forgetting something. Oh, right, yeah, there was one thing I wanted to mention as well. There's also another tech I'm working on, right? I don't know if anyone else uses this tech, but I think I'm one of the first people to ever really, not necessarily discover it, but to actually really use it, you know, to its fullest potential. It's like dribbling, but it's the opposite of dribbling. It's basically Scribble. It's like a mix of Sky and Dribble, because, yeah, throwing the ball to the sky basically. But if you do this, look up, bang. Again, that's quite scary. It's just as scary as dribbling, if not even scarier. You know what I'm saying? That's just to get people to flap, and if I want to steal their ball and so on and so on, or just put them in a difficult situation, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think that's about it. But I'll probably make a tutorial on that one day. You know, that scribble tech, once I really like master it and stuff like that. Still working on it, but yeah, I think that's it. I think I'm done with this tutorial. I'm sorry I explained this tutorial very terribly, but hopefully this helps at least someone and stuff like that. And yeah, I'll see you in the next tutorial or video or something. Either way, yeah, season 6 is around the corner. I'm probably gonna get my PC fixed soon, eventually when I can. So once that happens, I'm gonna start streaming consistently again. I'm gonna start streaming, obviously, way more Knockout City. Once Rumbleverse comes out, I'm gonna stream a bunch of that. I'll definitely go back to playing GTA Online as well. So yeah, look forward to that. And peace out.